No longer silent, Sam Heughan responds to judgments about his gender. For years, Sam Heughan, the face associated with the image of Jamie Fraser in the Outlander series, has always maintained a polite, professional and calm attitude in front of the media. He has avoided personal questions, especially about his love life, sexuality, or personal orientation. It is a choice, and a burden. I don't shy away from it because I'm embarrassed, he said in a 2022 interview. I shy away because I know, if I say the wrong word, they will use it to create a persona that I have no control over. But everything changed in the fall of 2025, the moment of explosion. At an international film event in New York, during a live press conference, a reporter asked meaningfully, "Sam, you are the ideal male model on screen, but you have never publicly announced a clear relationship. Are you hiding something? Does the public have a right to know the truth about your sexuality?" The air in the room froze. Sam raised his head, his eyes shining. And for the first time, he did not go back on his word. "My sexuality is not for anyone to judge. I am a grown man, living true to myself, not breaking the law, not hurting anyone. If that makes someone uncomfortable, then maybe they should ask themselves." He did not scream. He did not tremble, but every word he uttered felt like a hammer blow to the layer of pretense the media had built around him throughout his career. The aftershock of a truth. Sam's words spread like a tsunami on social media. Some supported him, some criticized him. Some praised his frankness. Others wrote harsh, prejudiced lines. His account was bombarded with anonymous messages. Media outlets ran headlines. Is Sam Heughan hinting at coming out? What does it say about Sam's sexuality that he's not saying? He didn't respond, but this time, he didn't stay silent. He wrote the letter on Instagram. 3 days later, Sam posted a long post on Instagram, no pictures, just black and white text. "I've played Jamie Fraser for over a decade, a strong, masculine figure who loves hard, lives hard. But Jamie is a character, and I'm a real person. I used to think if I lived quietly, didn't bother anyone, everything would be fine. But it turns out that silence is also interpreted, distorted, and exploited. I don't define myself by a word. I'm not a hashtag. I'm a person who's trying to live up to my values. Respectful, honest, and kind." A call with Katrina. That evening, Katrina Balfe, Sam's longtime co-star and closest friend in the industry, called him. "I know it's not easy to say that," she said over the phone, her voice soft as a breeze. "But I'm proud of you. Not because you've confessed anything, but because you've dared to remind people they have no right to judge." Sam smiled. He knew Katrina understood. She had always understood him, even when he didn't need to speak. "I don't want to be an icon," he replied. "I just want to breathe, like a human being." Freedom from explanation. Sam withdrew from a few Hollywood projects over the next year. Not because he was being ostracized, but because he was consciously stepping back. He chose smaller, more nuanced scripts. He attended art conferences in Europe, where no one asked him about his personal life, only about his philosophy. Freedom doesn't come from saying who you are, he shared at a hypothetical TEDx conference. Freedom comes from not having to explain who you are to be respected. Young people speak up. A series of young fans wrote letters, emails, and comments to Sam. "Thank you for daring to say what many of us are afraid to say. Thanks to you, I feel like my sexuality is no longer a burden to explain." He didn't respond to each one. But he read, and he was moved. "I never considered myself an inspiration," he wrote. "But if my honesty helps someone feel less alone, then maybe it was all worth it." No certificate for the truth. Sam published a small book, not a memoir, not a novel. Just notes, reflections on humanity, on freedom, on the right to be yourself. The title of the book is The Truth Doesn't Need Permission. In the introduction, he writes, "Gender is not a political statement. It's not a marketing ploy. It's not a topic for dissection at the press gala. It's a part of who you are, sacred, complex, and personal. A person, not a symbol." Looking back now, Sam Heughan doesn't regret the roles, the years of fame, or the silences. He only regrets not speaking up sooner. I don't need anyone to acknowledge who I am. I just need them to understand. Everyone has the right to be who they are, without being questioned as if they're doing something wrong. Quote,